The Grim Reaper. In this first video, a sizable gathering of bystanders is observing something below them from a bridge, but the cameraman does not fully capture what is happening. The man behind the camera comments on what is being seen, but his voice trembles as he speaks, giving the impression that something horrific is being witnessed based on the facial expressions of those around him. After providing a hazy and somewhat confusing description of this mysterious event, the video cuts to black. But a few weeks later, surveillance footage of this mysterious incident is uploaded online, revealing the reason why. This scene deeply disturbs him. This is what was captured. It turns out that there had been a car accident, and regrettably, the driver's life was lost at the scene of impact. But there is another aspect of this video that has people talking for days on end. It appears that something equally unsettling was captured moments after the collision. When closely examined, a dark, shadow-like figure can be seen standing on a truck's bed. Although it is difficult to identify, viewers have noticed that the figure appears to be ignoring the car crash debris. This, combined with its physical appearance, has led many to speculate that the figure could be the Grim Reaper, who was captured on camera and may have known about the accident. It makes sense why the person filming in the earlier clip felt so uneasy. Due to the bridge's tragic past of numerous driver fatalities, it has been dubbed the death curve. Being aware of this eerie footage and the wreckage below has inevitably frightened those who were aware of this location. Let me know in the comments if you believe this incident was paranormal or not. Was death itself present when this tragic accident occurred? Or was there another object that was captured on camera? Phantom in the garage. The woman in the following video is filming her neighbor's home after noticing something extremely concerning. It appeared that something strange was going on inside her neighbor's garage. Now, the neighbor's absence from town explained why this was unusual. Strangely, while they were on vacation far from home, the lights inside the garage had come on. As the woman was walking by, she decided to capture what she was seeing. But as she continued to record, something happened that left her completely chilled. Look at this. A figure is seen frantically racing back and forth after being closely observed and recorded by this woman. It acts in this way for more than a few seconds before stopping abruptly and staring out the garage window. It looks as though it was observing the woman filming this. If her neighbor was not home, then who or what was this? This video, like most of them, is still mysterious. Passing spirit. Approximately at 9 p.m. on December 2nd, 2021, members of a Christian church were watching live video of an extremely strange event that was taking place outside their chapel. The intruder alarm had just gone off, so they were watching the security camera's live feed to see if anyone appeared on camera. Since their alarm system had never failed them, they knew that someone had to be there. But minutes passed and no one showed up. They keep watching, expecting to see the intruder coming out of hiding, but what they witnessed was completely unexpected. Take a look. The churchgoers closely observe as one of the side doors opens by itself, completely bewildered. The strangest thing happens when a translucent figure passes through and enters the church. The door opens very slowly and stays open as if it were being held. The figure leaves the church and the door stays open before shutting right away. Without a doubt, I think that something unearthly happened. Even though the evidence they saw is inconclusive, they all think that a spirit or something akin to it visited them. Creepy doll. The person who uploaded the following video goes by the name of Laura Lee Gans and claims to have captured something extremely unusual in a long ago video. Laura Lee recorded this video with her cousin-in-law's daughter, who was approximately 10 years old at the time. Something really eerie happened in Laura Lee's bedroom while she was filming herself.
Hola loberistas, hoy estamos en un nuevo video para mi canal y hoy voy a estar mostrando las cositas, tenedores y todas las cositas de cocina que tengo para jugar.
The young child is shown in the beginning of the video, showing off her newly acquired kitchen playset while tinkering with her toys. This video, as the young girl says, is for her YouTube channel, which Laura Lee claims is only focused on reviews of toys and pretend play videos. However, what was intended to be a harmless pretend play video ended up being something entirely different.
Bueno, empecemos. Primero tengo este cuchillo, es muy lindo. Pues tengo esto que es como para cortar pizza, creo. ¿Sí? Tengo esto, cuchara, una cuchilla filosa. Ahora tengo dos tenedores así, uno rosita, igual que el cuchillo que mostré al principio, no sé si lo mostré al principio, y este tenedor amarillo. Pues tener, se me está cayendo todo, perdón, se me está cayendo todo. Dos cuchillos amarillos iguales. Después las tacitas, tengo esta tacita rosita y esta tacita como fucsia. Huevo, ¿sí?
Now, it was shortly after noticing the doll's arm lifting on its own that the girl paused, turned around, and bolted out into a panic frenzy. As if witnessing any toy suddenly fall on its own was not enough to make her feel uneasy, it seemed like she had already sensed something strange was happening before this happened. The girl in this video is 14 years old, but even at this age, it still haunts her. Additionally, Laura Lee and other viewers are unaware of how the doll appeared to move on its own. Ghost in the corner. A person, bored, records themselves while lying on a gurney in the late afternoon. The video starts off slow in the beginning, but it's what happens only seconds later that sends chills down her spine. Although this clip provides very little context, it is still possible to observe what is happening as the subject records their surroundings and themselves. They capture this.
Apa tuh Bapak ajarin? Apa? Itu nah di pintu.
Kamu juga sih, aku bilang waktu video. Karena itu orang.
The person filming captures what appears to be someone or something standing in the room's corner for almost less than 2 seconds. Its sudden appearance is made even more creepy by the way it looks. Although viewers have observed that it appears incredibly pale and thin, the fact that the area where the figure was visible is now empty adds to the tense atmosphere. The woman behind the camera cuts the video, clearly terrified. Very little context is given on this footage, but with or without it, the clip is still quite creepy. Before we get to our last video, be sure to subscribe, or the Reaper may come for you. Haunted House. Anne Denise Villa House has long engaged in paranormal activities. Out of all the places he's gone, one stands out as the most haunted. In a secluded village, there is a small house that belonged to a doctor who recently died of a heart attack. Although Andenise does not know what caused his heart attack, he believed that it had something to do with this house. Whatever it was, had to be something supernatural. The things that happen to Andenise when he stays a night there terrify him so much that he must have been scared half to death. An object on the table moves on its own, but things were only getting started due to the unbelievable nature of what follows. There is no place like home, or hell, if you can call it that, and living there would drive anyone crazy. But occasionally, you have to take a stand against the paranormal. Thanks for watching, and I hope you catch my next video.